The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. About 2 million COVID-19 vaccine doses are set to expire by June 30, prompting health officials to fast-track deals for replacements. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Health Undersecretary Mirna Cabutahe said the DOH has sent out a request to the COVAX facility for the replacement of some 34 million vaccine doses. Cabutahe added that COVAX agreed to expand its vaccine replacement coverage.
From the communication we received from COVAX, replacement for vaccine includes vaccines from all sources. So, hindi lang po yung galing sa kanila.
And President Duterte being tapped as anti-drug czar is still up in the air, with the outgoing chief executive still mum on the matter. Here's the report.
I would like to officially and formally introduce to you our Press Secretary Designate, Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles.
In her first press conference with the media, incoming Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles was asked about her previous stand and criticism against the Marcos family. Cruz Angeles' old posts that were critical to the Marcoses resurfaced online, following her appointment as the next PCOO chief under President-elect Ferdinand Marcos Jr. To this, Cruz Angeles said she has simply changed her mind. She also admitted bringing this up with Marcos Jr.
We've talked about it. As you know, I'm a blogger, and we have talked about it extensively on the blog. As you know, we have conducted, in fact, several lives about it, and I've told my story about how and when I changed my mind about it. So that's it. It's pretty much it.
Meanwhile, President-elect Bongbong Marcos will have his own special assistant. That is former Davao del Norte Congressman Anton Lagdameo, who is now part of BBM's transition team.
That actually is an existing position already. Special assistant, yes. I suppose we can already see. We've asked Congressman Anton Lagdameo to fill that position. Very important in the sense that we have worked, we've known each other since he was a child. Hindi na ako child noon, pero since he was young. So he knows me very well. He has been with us, working with me for past 10 years, mga ganon. So in terms of the working relationship, and then between the two of us, siguro we've already found the modus vivendi. So that should be an easy easy position for him to pick up on.
The position of a special assistant to the president started during the time of President Rodrigo Duterte, when he appointed now Senator Bongo to the position. And speaking of Duterte, Marcos Jr. said he had met with the outgoing chief executive several times. Duterte supposedly urged him to continue his war on drugs.
The one thing that he was very assertive about was that ituloy mo yung anti-drug syndicate na sinimulan ko. Do it your own way. He really said that. Do it your own way. Palitan mo, gawin mo yung gusto, pero wag mong iiwanan yan dahil kawawa ang kabataan natin.
When asked if he's open to the possibility of Duterte to be his anti-drug czar, Marcos said he can have it if he wants it. The incoming president also said that he is willing to give government positions even to his political opponents.
Politika lang yan. Trabaho na tayo. Okay lang yun. For me, that's part of it. And that's finished. Ang aking criterion talaga sa kukunin namin, kung sino yung marunong, sino yung magaling doon sa area na yun, at handang tumulong.
Marcos Jr. also confirmed that San Miguel Corp Tollways president and CEO, Manny Bonoan, will be the next DPWH secretary. He also offered positions for Congressman Rodante Marcoleta and Professor Clarita Carlos, but they have yet to decide on the matter.
Meanwhile, neophyte party list groups with affiliations to political dynasties managed to edge out veteran candidates from the Makabayan bloc. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro with the story.
The 2022 elections were full of surprises, with neophyte candidates beating out old-timers in the party list race. One Rider party list, a Bicol-based group formed only last year, got the second highest votes among party list groups.
Ang nakikita po natin, kailangang makapagsulong tayo ng mga batas na magpoprotekta sa hanay ng mga motorista.
One Rider representative, Colonel Bonifacio Bosita, was actually arrested this February for allegedly harassing a traffic enforcer on behalf of a rider. Newcomers like One Rider, For Peace, and Tutok to Win joined the top 10 party list groups with the most votes, edging out old-timer party lists from the Makabayan bloc. Bayan Muna, which won 1.1 million votes to bag 3 party list seats in the last 2019 elections, now only got a little more than 200,000 and no seat at all. Affiliated groups like Gabriela, ACT Teachers, and Kabataan just squeezed past the minimum numbers to get 1 seat each.
Halo-halo na yan. You had the red tagging, you had intimidations and threats, you had trumped-up charges. Marami sa mga leaders namin kinasuhan ng kung ano-ano.
The representatives of Gabriela, Kabataan, and ACT Teachers will now be part of the very small minority in the 19th Congress, in which the supermajority belongs to political dynasties that have allied with the incoming administration. The top party list, ACT CIS, will have Jocelyn Tulfo, wife of incoming Senator Raffy Tulfo, and mother of incoming QC Congressman Ralph Tulfo. The third-ranked party list, Tingog, will have former Congresswoman Yeda Romualdez as its representative. Romualdez is the wife of Martin Romualdez, cousin of President-elect Bongbong Marcos, and touted to be the next Speaker of the House of Representatives. Ako Ilocano party list, which bagged 1 seat, will be represented by Richelle Singson, daughter of Narcavan Mayor Chavit Singson. Kusog Tausug, also bagging 1 seat, will be represented by the daughter of Sulu Governor Abdusakor Tan. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro. We are One News.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this short break. Keep it here. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. K-pop superstars BTS will be meeting with U.S. President Joe Biden next week. Group leader and rapper RM confirmed the invitation on the online fan platform Weverse. BTS is expected to discuss the rising number of Asian hate crime and discrimination in the United States in their meeting with Biden. The group will also tackle diversity and inclusion in their visit to the White House. And here's a quick look at today's other top stories. A Washington-based think tank has flagged 3 separate instances of Chinese Coast Guard vessels challenging Philippine research vessels over the West Philippine Sea. The Asia Maritime Transparency Initiative warned that this may be a preview of what the Marcos administration can expect from Beijing in the next 6 years. Elon Musk's Starlink has secured government approval to start providing internet services in the Philippines. This is after the National Telecommunications Commission, or NTC, approved their value-added service provider registration. And in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors advanced to the NBA Finals after taking down the Dallas Mavericks in Game 5, 120-110. Steph Curry was named as the first ever Magic Johnson Western Conference Finals MVP. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.